Hello YouTubers, I'm back. I want you guys to see the brisket and what I'm getting ready to do, okay? I'm going to show you all the stuff I'm going to put in it. Here we go. Okay, so what I have here is I have the half a jalapeno peppers and a half of I have a half a bell pepper. This is bell pepper that I'm going to put in my cabbage and corned beef. A half a bell pepper, all right? And this is a half a jalapeno. And like I told you guys, I'm going to cut the seeds out so it won't be hot, okay? And then I have here is a cube. I have a cube. A beef cube that I'm going to put in the cabbage. And what you do is you got to keep cabbage seasoned because cabbage is not seasoned. Okay? I have that. I have my beef cube. My half a bell pepper. Half a bell pepper. That is here. I have them in the bag. That's a half. Then I have a half a jalapeno. Cut the seeds out because you don't want it hot. Then what I have here is some bacon. Oh yeah, you gotta make that cabbage rich and tasty. I got bacon that I cut like 4. I took out 4 slices and cut them in half like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the cabbage and let it flavor the cabbage, cause you always have good flavored meat. Okay, it's gonna enhance the brisket corned beef too. All right, and then I have here. I have my cabbage cut up. My cabbage is all cut up. I wanted to cut it up because I didn't want to get on camera and be cutting up stuff, alright? So I wanted to have my cabbage already cut up, as you can see. Let me wash my hands and make sure, because you touch things. And I washed it. I'm going to wash my hands when I touch it, because you want to be very clean touching your food. You don't want nasty hands. So this, I cut them up in nice quarter pieces too, as you can see. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take it over to the stove. All right. Excuse me, and the twiggling of the camera. All right. Okay. As now you can see the brisket corned beef, and I think it's been cooking for about an hour now, as you guys can see. Okay. And a brisket is not going to get tender to the fingers, all right? It has to cook with the cabbage, all right? And it has been cooking for an hour now, close to an hour anyway, because when I put it on, it was like 2 something, going on 2:45. So it's 4 o'clock now, all right? No, it's not 4 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the cabbage in there and all the good stuff. First of all, I'm going to put my bell peppers in here, okay? We're going to slide them right on in there, just like so, okay? Get the camera to see it, camera up high. We're going to slide these in here just like that, okay, the bell peppers. Just like so. Okay. Then we're going to slide the green peppers in there. Just like so. Okay. They're going to make them taste so good. This is a southern style corned beef and cabbage. So what we're doing, we're sliding all our good stuff in there. Green peppers and everything. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna move this back since we got everything, so I can show you guys the direct picture. All right. Then we're gonna take our cube, our beef cube that I showed you guys. We're gonna put it on top of the greens. We're not gonna put it on the brisket, because the brisket no longer needs no more flavor. It has all the flavor at the bottom, and what it's going to do is going to rise to the top, and it's gonna blend in with anything that's on top of the cabbage. Okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our cabbage in here. Let me turn this way so I can give my viewers a good shot to see what I'm doing. Alright? We're gonna take our cabbage and we're gonna put our cabbage in here. Okay? You're gonna put all your cabbage. You probably want to turn your eye up a little bit, like maybe to 6. Okay? So what we're doing, we're gonna put all the cabbage in there. Okay? On top of that, corned beef brisket. Alright? Put all that cabbage on top. Alright? It's gonna cook down too. I know it looks like a lot of cabbage, but it's only one cabbage. And I tried to get my size cabbage that I like, alright? The size cabbage you need is the size cabbage that you eat. Alright, so I tried to get my size cabbage that I can eat, because you have different size of cabbage. Alright? So now what we're gonna do, you don't need to add no oil or anything in here. Alright? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some slap your mama and black pepper on top of this cabbage. Okay? We're gonna put black pepper. Alright? Not a lot, because you got your jalapeno peppers in there. And I love my slap your mama. Ah, yeah, look at that. Slap your mama, baby. Let's put some of that in there. Alright? We're not going to put much, because you don't want to, overdo it. Because you got your cube. Think about your cube you're going to put in there. And what I love to do is, I love to take my cube and cut it up. I know some people put the cube in their whole, but I love to cut my cube up so it can disperse all through the cabbage and not just one big clump in one spot. Okay? So I love to cut my cube up like this with the knife. Okay? That's the beef stew cube. Alright, I like to cut it up because it settles in one spot when you put it. And you have to stir it. So I wanted the flavors to get all over my cabbage. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and just disperse it all over the cabbage. Okay? Okay, we're going to put it all over the cabbage. Okay. My hands, they're clean. I just want to get up the last pieces off of the board. Okay. So we have the cube in there. Okay. So now we're going to put this cutting board back over here in the sink. And then we're going to take out bacon. We have our lovely bacon here. Alright. We're going to take out bacon. And you don't want to clunk it up on your cabbage. You want to lay it out. Okay. Like so. Okay. Because I've cut it up. It's about 4 slices of bacon. And you just want to lay your bacon all over your cabbage. Okay? You don't want to just clunk your bacon. You want to distribute it all over the cabbage. Because what it's doing is going to give it flavor. Alright? It's going to give that cabbage flavor. Because cabbage is got a lot of water in it. Alright? And it doesn't come seasoned. You have to flavor it up. Okay? Okay, we have all our bacon distributed in the cabbage. We used it all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some sugar. I want to leave my camera right here on the stove, and I want to get some sugar. Okay. And some apple cider vinegar. And I'm using sugar. I'm going to use some sugar, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put probably about 2 teaspoons of sugar, because you want your cabbage to have great season. You want all those seasons to come together. And sugar bring out other seasons. Only 2 teaspoons of sugar. Well, let's say maybe 4. That cabbage is going to be good, honey. All right. Then you use your apple cider vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar. Okay? That's a piece of bacon. So what we're going to do is pour the apple cider vinegar all over it, not in just one spot. Okay? Because that gives it flavor. All right? With the sugar, you have the tang, and then you have the sweetness. And you can't too much punch into it. You can just settle it like this. I either give it a good shake. Okay? And everybody know to use your Lysol sanitizer in your kitchen. And everywhere you go, we have this thing, but I don't have it around me, but I always use sanitizer napkins, because that's what I clean my stove with. Look how shiny it looks when I do that. Okay? But anyway, we're going to keep the focus on this pot of cabbage that I've seasoned up and put together. And I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looked like. Alright? I want to get a real good shot for my screenshot. Okay? And like I said, I have my thing on 6 here. Okay, look at that. It looks like it's done already, but it's not. And I'm going to come back and show you guys how it bubbles. Alright? So you guys make your cabbage like this with beef brisket. Yes, corned beef brisket at the bottom. As you know, I let it cook for an hour and everything. And then I cut my bell peppers and my jalapenos with the seeds out. And put my cabbage in and bacon on top, because bacon's going to give that cabbage flavor. Alright, if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you coming into my home, looking at me how I cook, and subscribe. Push the subscribe button and make the bell ring. Alright, if you love, I will come back and show you guys what this look like. Alright, subscribe to my channels, give me thumbs up, and I love you guys. I will be back, alright? And I'll show you the rest of the meal that goes with this. But I wanted to break this down ingredients by ingredients. And I'm going to start trying to put the ingredients in the box below. I'm new to YouTube, and I've been on for about 2 years. So I want you guys to hang in here with me. And you guys are my YouTube family. And you guys give me support. So I appreciate that. Alright? Alright, subscribe to my channel. And give me thumbs up if you like the way I put my cabbage together with corned beef brisket, alright? And jalapeno peppers and bell peppers and bacon, okay? Because it's going to flavor this cabbage. Alright, my YouTube family, I will be back. This has to cook for about an hour. Slow hour. I'm going to turn it down to 4, and it'll cook for 4 hours. And I mean 1 hour. I'm sorry, not 4 hours. but 1 hour, because the corned beef is practically already done. It's just gonna marry with the cabbage and everything. And I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. All right, YouTubers, I love you guys so much. Love Carolyn. All right then, babies. Bye-bye. I'll be back. Corned beef brisket and cabbage.